Hello and welcome back to FTB Interactions. So last episode I made this diesel engine here, and I built a little frame around it. As you can see, I've also left some space for a couple of extra diesel engines, which I already have made in between episodes here. At least I hope so. I haven't exactly calculated out how many titanium casings I need. Now, since the engineering casing is probably the most expensive parts of these multi-blocks, I decided to build them one on top of the other to make use of all sharing and save some materials. Because titanium still takes a bit of time to make. Alright, so in order to start up the diesel engines, I'll need to upgrade my fuel production and my power infrastructure. Now as for fuel production, I still have around 500 buckets of oil from the oil well. Yeah, those last quite a while when I did the whole crystallization process and powering and all that stuff. But I'm really not a fan of it being non-renewable, so I'll be trying to make it renewable now. Okay, so I'll need to produce oil. In order to produce oil, there's actually a recipe here, which is centrifuging salt sand into coal dust, saltpeter, and sand dust. Which, sand, just sand. Sand dust, I don't think it actually exists. So actually this saltpeter, I think it's gonna be useful. So I think I can store all of these. But of course the part that I actually care about is the oil. So in order to get soul sand, I can use a collector crystal in order to transmute netherworld blocks into soul sand. And of course netherworld blocks are made in a compressor using regular netherworlds, which I have being produced over here by this netherworld chicken. Now I don't really remember when I actually got this thing. May have been in my winter break. Anyways, I got to that one point. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna change out this setup that I'm using for endstone, because I think I've made enough tungsten on this. And I think I'm gonna swap it out with the netherwood block. I've already set up the recipe in the compressor, so it should be just as easy as... Let's keep 64. Alright, I see some netherwood blocks are coming. So now the steps to swap out this breaker so it has soul sand inside. So I hope the filter is gonna be easy enough to change out. So I right click it. Did all of it go into here? Yep, it did. Alright, so I'm gonna mess around with the filter a little bit and then I'll be back when it's done. Alright, so it looks like the filter is fixed. Now I think I can just move this output routing node and I can move it over here. Technically this should still be in range, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Oh, and I forgot to add a floor to this place. Well, anyways, that will be something for later. So let's see if I wonder if I place the routing node here, does it connect? No. Okay, so this should work then. So I'm making this into a turbo centrifuge just in case the MV speed is not enough. You know, is 10 seconds, so we should be 5 at HV. I can also change the overclock. Oh no. Okay, that's a different version then. Okay, I can still disable the overclock. So in theory, if I just click this, then go over to the master ritual nodes over here. Yeah, it seems it does work. Right, so if I turn that on now, alright, it's working perfect. Alright, so now it's time to handle OMG's output. So obviously the oil will be taken out just by fluid conduit into a portable tank. And then the rest will be extracted on the item conduits. First going into here. And do I have a spectacle free? I do, I'm not seeing it. I do, okay. So I'm gonna give this 2 slot free without the rest dirt. Okay, grab the saltpeter and the coal dust. Throw them in here. And remember, so there's always gonna be space for them. Now I'm gonna craft them up. And there we go. Now I should be able to just give it an extract always active to this. And yeah, this is insert. And it's working, but I'll have to probably give it some speed. So I believe I have some around somewhere. Yeah, here they are. Are these hard to make yet? No. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty easy now. Now let's put down 3 barrels. So one is gonna be for sand, one for saltpeter, and one for gold dust. Of course, lock them. And add the void upgrades. So now in theory, because everything is filtered here, I should be able to just use the green channel for everything and it should just work. Okay, but this spectacle can't be on top here. Well, I guess I'll place it on the front again. So now it's the provider on the oil. And then providers on these. And I had some pipes. Not I throw them. This is always such a big problem. Okay, this will work then. And like that, everything should be connected. So if I'm not mistaken, because this drum of oil is closer to the nitro diesel protection over here, it should get it out first. Then I'll start using the other buffer, which is this. And the reason I made the sage bucket was so it eventually starts backstuffing on soul sand here. And I think it should end up in an overall positive for nitro diesel, so it should be fine. At least I hope so. I have the math. Gotta just wing it here. Moving on to power infrastructure here. I could keep using these Spectre energy injectors, but I think the problem I'll get to run into eventually is that the craftable spectacles will only go up to this tier, redstone, which is 49.6 RF per tick. The ratio is I believe 1 to 4 for RF to EU, so need to put 2 of these for just a single amp of EV. So basically, if I need more than 3 amps, even less, because I only have 5 spots to place a spectacle, so anything more than 2 amps of PV power is just going to not work with spectacles. So I think there's still no reason to waste resources doing that. Then I'll just go on to the next thing, which is using Flux networks. Now, Flux networks, I believe, can do pretty much an infinite amount of energy transfer. And I think it can also do EU power, but I'm not exactly certain of that. So, looking at the recipes for Flux networks, so Flux points and Flux ports seem to be pretty much the same recipe except for the differing circuit number. That's the circuit 0 and the other one is circuit 1. So platinum cable, I can do that. And the resonators. I'll have to set up some more crafting stuff, but some more precision laser engravers. But it still looks pretty doable. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's anything too difficult. I'm just gonna set up a couple recipes. Flex cores are just gonna be quarter bars, which you already have. Sky stone plates, which shouldn't be that difficult. Yep. And flux. So the flux is gonna be the thing that needs a bit of a new setup. So I think I've already done most of these things. But I will need liquid antimatter from Animus. As it says right here, it's liquid antimatter is created when life essence comes into contact with lightning. I can create lightning using the sigil storms. I think that's gonna be the first thing that I work on. There's also like a video guide here. So I'll probably take a look at that as well. And copy over that setup so this can be done a bit easier. So let's look at what the sigil storms will need. So it's gonna need the reinforced slate and the storm reagent, which is this stuff. Alright? Nothing too special. Alright, so I've got all the materials here. And I can see all my Tartaric gems are full from the trials I run. So it should be quite simple. Here's some reagents. And I'll need an arcane ash. And I think I had some reinforced slates cooking up here. Yeah. Alright. So I think the storm region goes in first and then the slate. Yep. Also, by the way, just in between episodes, I kinda made the editor still a bit here. I don't know, I think it looks kinda cool. I'm just trying to make random sheets with all the roof tiles and stuff. So this is the sigil of the storm. So how does this work? Okay, I guess like that then. So just wherever I look, it just throws down some lightning. Okay. So let's see how it do that automatically. Eh? Imagine with a mechanical user or such. Yes. Oh. Well, it looks like we're not doing this today then. So I need void metal in order to make an ender tank. So I can transport the antimatter from the void world over here. In order to make a void metal ingot, I need destructive well crystals. Which means I'll have to get into the crystal growing mechanic thing from Blood Magic. Well, I guess I'll be doing that then. Alright, so I just spent a little bit of time just digging out this hole. Basically, I'm just following the tutorial link to the quest book. So right now, I'm supposed to wait for all these crystal clusters to grow and have 6 crystals on each. I made 5 of these demon crystals. and I placed one of my Thaumcraft gems inside. So I think I'm gonna have to upgrade at least one to greater because Northcraft's Demon with Crystal Clusters as I think I'll need to do. I'll need 1200 will, which is with this one. Because the tier before that one goes to about 1000. So yeah, I think it's just a waiting game at this point, just waiting for all these guys to continue growing. So I guess while I'm waiting, I could explain what's going on here. So I basically have three rituals here. The first one is the ritual of peaceful souls, and basically it spawns passive mobs. And then there's the ritual of forsaken souls, I believe, and then basically it does damage to passive mobs. And I think it puts Demon One Yoda, I guess. And then there's the last crystal, which is the resonance of the fasted crystal, I think. And what it does basically is it takes the demon wolf in the aura and it grows a crystal on the demon crystal either here. Then it spreads it out to the other four types here. So actually, I think I have 6 crystals of all types here. Yeah, it seems like it. Fortunately, I've got 4 and it's just garbage from all the mobs dying and stuff. Now I can go and break them. And it gets 7 crystals of each, which is, I think, just about enough. So now if I'm not mistaken, I can take off this ritual, which is the festive crystal one. And now I believe I just have to add the master ritual stone here in the empty space. Yeah, what the crystal, what the ritual is called. I think it's this one, the crack of the factory crystal. Yeah, this looks right. So before I build that one though, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my Tartaric gem. And since I used one of them in order to get Demon One in the aura in the first place in the Demon Crucibles, yeah, I have an empty one here. And I believe I have one more that's full over here. So I need a gem, a demonic slate, a weak blood shard, and a demon work crystal. So I can use one of these and some of the demon work crystals from the quest ward. They should make a greater Tartaric gem. And now, if I'm not mistaken, if I hold right click on these, it should fill up the greater Tartaric gem, but maybe like this. Yeah. Because it has to do with inventory order. Yeah, so I have 1300 here. And to make a crystal cluster, I need a minimum of 1200. So I'll probably need to get more for this. Because like I have to make crystal clusters of wool for. Wait a second. What was that? If I make one of these, if I make a void seed, huh? Well, that's a funny thing. I might actually do that then. Well, it's still gonna be important to have a created Tartaric gem, so shouldn't be a problem. So it's gonna be first black warts, nether warts, wither ashes, and inactive hand, of course. Okay, this doesn't look that difficult. Yeah, I'll add in all the recipes and then I'll be back. Alright, and I should do it for the void seed recipe. So now let's request some. I also ordered up 40 EV motors, so at least that part, the quest is complete. And I believe the only thing that's left is a pump, right? Yeah. I'm missing stainless steel screws. Alright, I was getting some more modules to make crafting modules. The wood seeds finished up. So the quest reward for that should get me all the demon wood crystal clusters, which is really nice. Well, anyways, now it's time to build the Crack of the Fracture crystal. And I can only hope that I have enough ritual stones for this, and it seems I do. And I think these form up to have a connected multi-block, so it looks kinda cool. But I'll probably have to move this stuff up a bit. Yeah, I guess let me do that real quick. Alright, that should be sufficient. So let's place the demon crucibles, I guess, right here. Let's turn on the ritual. There we go. And now I'll set up my caches, probably just like right over here. And actually I need to grab my demon wood crystals from earlier. So yes, that did actually have a purpose. I can't skip it. So now just let's place them in the caches, lock them up. And now I have to get some item conduits and run them like this. You have all these insert green and extract on the next color after green. So this gonna be on blue, and this gonna be on purple. That's gonna be a cyan, and this gonna be on light gray. Now after that, I think I have to get the clusters from the quest reward, and I think I just have to place them in world here. Just I hope that's what I have to do. And there we go. Oh, they grew a bit, so yeah, I did actually get some crystals from here. So this gonna be insert blue. This one is gonna be insert purple, cyan, and light gray. Now as you can see, they're dropping on the floor. So let me make a, yeah, I guess 3 boxes is gonna be enough. A structure, so or have accumulator on it. It's gonna collect all the demon wood crystals and then put them in a chest. And this chest I'm going to extract it into all of these. And that should do it, I think. Now the only problem is if I run out of LP now. So let's see, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. But it should hopefully keep working. Yeah, it is still working, but it's kinda slow. I think the idea is to let us run for a bit and then make even more crystals for this, which I think I will do. Yes, I think I am losing a bit of LP, yeah, just a tiny bit, every now and then. So, I guess for a temporary solution, I can speed this up a bit. But soon I have to look into producing more life essence. So I think there's a chicken for that actually. Yeah. Is this bloody chicken? So it seems doable. This demon shard. Yeah, I have it. So I have crystals right now. Shouldn't be a problem. So this chicken makes blood apples. When I run it through a fluid extractor, I get life essence. Okay. So, 4 wool crystals, and a wheat blood shard, make a demon blood shard. Alright, there it is. And a demon blood shard, a smart chicken, a invigoration, and 10 buckets of liquid nightmares makes a bloody chicken. And there it is. Now I have to boost up to 10 yet again. And then we shall see what I'll do with it. Hey, this time I actually got 16 out of a stack of seeds. Nice. So I think I'll actually change up my setup for this stuff a bit. Since right now I have a fluid transfer node at the altar that supplies that block space with life essence. So what if we made backwards? Make it so this life essence production is supplying that one. So honestly, there's no need to actually think much about the placements of these guys, since I'll be redoing this setup very shortly. Once I actually get the diesel engines actually up and running. Alright, let's request some natural diesel here. Get some power in this fluid extractor. And then basically mirror this here. So yeah, there's definitely space for the smash here. So let's clear the GPS marker. Put the fluid transfer nodes right here. And I believe I had a tank ready to go here. So let's place it here. And then place the GPS marker inside this. And now I need to grab my configurator. God, I separated these pouches to notify of easier doubts. Oh, getting cluttered up again. Why are there so many damn wrenches in this game? So that should help out just a little bit. But of course, since this altar does have an input rate cap, it won't be able to help all that much. At least there are ways to improve it. So I think I'll be looking into those. I think there's the acceleration rune, and maybe this displacement rune. I think this helps. Again, I'm not really sure. And at least stabilize the life essence usage. We shall see. What does it take to make acceleration runes? So it's these guys, and I think it's displacements. So displacements is force slates and water reagents. Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. Acceleration Luminous. What's a demonic slate this time? Alright, so from reading around on the internet, apparently the rune capacity reduces the tick delay of the IO from the bot altar by 1 tick, and it's 20 normally, so I need 19 of these. 19 acceleration runes, which means it's gonna be 10 demonic slates, and ultimately as many of these displacement runes as I can. Now I'm getting ready to breed up some more butt chickens to, because, well, the buffer's already earning out here. So I guess I have to add another one to saturate my needs here. At least I hope just one extra roost will do. Alright, second roost time. Alright, so two roosts looks like it's able to almost fully saturate the HV of this guy. Ah, looks like two roosts of these are enough to make a HV fluid extractor pretty much endlessly. There are some delays here and there, but should be fine. I'm still losing life though. Well, the good news is that at least my life essence is going up, but it's only until the buffer runs out. Alright, third time's the charm. Alright, now this running cold time. So let's see if that's gonna be enough to fix my problems. I guess just a single HV food extractor is not fast enough. Well, that means that I'm sort of on a time limit, I guess. Not really, because I can speed this up. And I take this costs quite a lot with LP. Yeah. Although in that case, I don't know, is it gonna be like a better idea to add more sacrifice runes? Because sacrifice runes do multiply date model here. Also, does this benefit from character models? Like, if I place my Enderman in there, would it work better? Let's see. If it does, I'm gonna feel really stupid. Okay, no, it doesn't. I don't know. To me, adding more sacrifice runes seems to be the best strategy here. I honestly fought a bloody chicken because it was too far into progression that I was going to help. But well, it doesn't seem like it. Wait, just now I unlocked the ability to craft runes of sacrifice because I have vengeful will crystals now. Though it also needs impute slates and black steel. Black steel is kind of an annoying. Yeah, because you need black bronze, then just a bunch of stuff. Alright, so I've been recording for about maybe an hour and a half. So as a little update, we have just about half stack of all these will crystals. Now the guy in the tutorial recommended me to get the stack of these first before making more crystal clusters, so we don't wait on that. But I'm still gonna grab 4 vengeful wheel crystals and attempt to make 8 runes of sacrifice. Pretty much the only problem with that is going to be the imbued slates. I have to pull this out just for a sec. And then grab some extraterrestrial matter from here. Give this guy a bit of trick acceleration. I think 3 ticks It's about the fastest that I can do. So if I'm not mistaken, I set the redstone here to be 8,000, so I'm glad it's still working. And basically I'll just let the imbued slate finish up. Well, this episode was supposed to be about building power infrastructure, and instead I'm doing blood magic. Well, that's how things go if we don't read. You know, we'll probably stop making promises at the end of an episode about what the next thing will do, because honestly most of the time it ends up being something else entirely. Alright, my build slates are ready. And this black steel wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was the blue steel. I think the blue steel is the one that's pretty annoying. Yeah, it's this thing. So there's apparently two blue steel ingots. I think one is the one for the cables and one's another thing entirely. Yeah, this one is the annoying one. You need rose gold, brass, black steel, whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, the runes of sacrifice are going to be one vengeful, one black steel, one black rune, and an imbued slate. And then a living rock, of course. And that should make a rune of sacrifice. Gonna need to throw out something, but once again, don't know what. Yeah, I'm thankful at the gas because these do take quite a lot of mana. Alright, that's 8 more runes of sacrifice. So I'll be able to swap them out here. And I guess I'll swap them as the first thing. Now they should say 16 in a second. Yep. So now let's see if I'm gaining. I'm currently at 920. And I'll probably check back after a couple minutes. I am seeing a net gain here. Let's see if I see it without the extraterrestrial matter. Really, I just want a passive gain here, so I don't have to keep watching over the stuff. So it's gonna run out any second now. 156. Alright, well, it seems to be a net gain, I think. So we should be fine then. Alright, well, that will do it for this episode, I guess. Since I'll stop promising what I'll be doing for the next episode, I guess the only thing I can see is that next episode I'll be doing something at least. Well, see you next time. Bye.